He's going to prepare now the chocolate anglais for the second dessert.
Vous l'aviez dit avant. Oui. Donc, vous mettez les jaunes d'œufs
Egg yolks
dans un bol.
in the bowl. Putting the vanilla into the milk. Okay, so what he's just, I was asking him why he's not putting the vanilla pod into this milk, as many of us would do, and then taking it out afterwards. But what he said is because he prefers to use the vanilla grains in this recipe, and he sees a lot of people, particularly not chefs so much, but people that he teaches, would then take that vanilla pod, having scraped the seeds out, believing it's now useless and would throw it away. What he does, which so many of us do, as soon as he sees those first bubbles to dry it out of the pan, he removes it off the heat to make sure that it doesn't become overcooked and risk splitting, and takes it off the heat, adding the chocolate off the heat. Adding any ingredient will take the heat in the pan down just a degree or two, which will stop it from overheating and splitting. It's very important to keep whisking and whisking and whisking until the chocolate has melted, not stopping, and then immediately straining it. And this is something you don't often see outside a French kitchen. When you have a custard that is perfectly smooth, the French still then go and put it through a chinois or a sieve like this, I beg your pardon, to make sure that it is completely smooth without any hint of anything in it. So he's staying with the second recipe at the moment, and he's going to make the other parts of the recipe. You have it down as a chocolate tuile. First melting the butter, incorporating the sugar.
Le glucose.
Liquid glucose.
Là. Voilà, le glucose.
He's just recapping. There is the butter, the sugar, the
Le beurre, le sucre, le glucose, la crème.
The glucose and the cream. This is pectin. On your recipe, it's just pectin. Those of you that have ever made jam, you would have used pectin before, and you can buy it anywhere where you buy Fowler's for cola or other jam making equipment. But he said that if you can't get it, you can just leave it out. It won't make an awful lot of difference to the recipe. It won't ruin it, but he prefers to use it if it's possible.
Et là, cette préparation, voilà, on a une préparation qui est liquide.
The preparation has become liquid. He's saying that, first of all, to go back one step, once you have the liquid mixture, it's then baked in the oven to get this wonderful croquant or crunchy texture of almost a toffee, if you like. It's very important that it's very well spread so that you have a wonderful thin texture, as I just said, so that the light shines through, rather than something that is so thick that you wouldn't be able to bite.
Voilà. Donc vous voyez, la crème, c'est de la crème montée, de la crème fouettée.
The cream has already been whipped. Okay, so he's melted the chocolate in the microwave. It's important to tell you that if the chocolate is too cold, when you add it into the cream, it will seize and you'll get little pieces of chocolate. And if it's too hot, of course, the heat of the chocolate will melt the cream. So it should be just hand hot or blood temperature.
Donc, vous mettez votre chocolat qui est à température un petit peu plus chaud qu'un bain. Vous le mettez dans un bol.
Because the chocolate is warm from the microwave, he's putting it in the bowl just to make sure that it, throughout, because it's microwave heated, there aren't any hot spots, to make sure that it's evenly temperatured. Please mix them together, the whipped cream and the emulsified egg yolks and sugar, delicately.
Et vous pouvez marquer sur votre recette de faire très attention de ne jamais mélanger des jaunes d'œufs avec du chocolat.
Never mix the egg yolks with the chocolate directly. Always add the egg yolks to the cream first and then add the chocolate.
Si vous avez le malheur de faire ça, eh bien vous allez avoir une mousse au chocolat qui sera dure, qui sera compacte.
If you don't do it in the correct order, that is adding the chocolate in the right order, as he just said, you'll end up with a mousse that is very hard and very compact and dense, rather than one that is fluffy and light. Just ask him to show you the texture. It's like velvet. He's going to shape the mousse with these spoons, and to do that he needs to have spoons to dip in hot water. But he doesn't want you to think that you have to have such a large bowl. So he put the chocolate crème anglaise, the chocolate custard if you like, into this little bottle so that he can make some designs on the plate very quickly and easily. So he has the chocolate mousse, the beautiful raspberries, and the croustillant, the tuile that he made earlier, which he checked, of course, to make sure that it has a beautiful golden caramel colour.
Et la mousse.
just making sure the tiniest bit of water remains. Don't allow any large drops to drop into the mousse, which would ruin it. You just want to make sure that the mousse will drop off the spoon easily.
Vous essuyez
C'est parfait ça.
une petite décoration de framboise.
A little decoration of raspberries.
Okay. On va pouvoir mettre un peu de sauce. Alors là, comme la crème est très très molle, je vais la bloquer entre deux framboises.
If the mousse is very, very soft, he blocks the croustillon from falling by adding a raspberry on each side to hold it. That's actually very clever.
Alors ça, on va faire un dessert un peu, et on peut faire aussi un dessert un peu moderne avec juste, ça c'est la grande mode en ce moment, c'est juste des petites gouttes comme ça.
He's giving you two different presentations, a more classic one and one a little bit more modern.
Dans l'assiette, juste 2-3 petites gouttes. Ouais, je travaille à l'envers, c'est pas évident pour moi, mais vous allez prendre ça en bouche, ça va fondre tout seul, ça va être un vrai...